let me backtrack. If you're coming here and you're expecting to find true, authentic Mexican food and you're trying to compare it, just get it out of your head. I'm gonna be realistic with you, it is not that. Living in San Antonio, Texas has some amazing perks and benefits. And while we could sit here and talk about it all day long, we're gonna go ahead and narrow it down for you. Today, we're gonna break down the top 5 best things about living in San Antonio, and we're getting after it right now.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Jonathan. This is Trevor. We're the Alamo City Living team. On this channel, we talk about everything that you want to know about living in San Antonio in the entire metro area. We're also licensed real estate agents here in San Antonio, which means not only do we enjoy making videos for you guys, we would love even more to help you and your family with all of your real estate purchase needs. So please feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. That information should be coming up on the screen. And before you forget, hit the like and subscribe button. We post videos every single week, and you do not want to miss them.
So we're gonna get right into it. Without further ado, number 1 is the centralized location. Man, San Antonio is, we've talked about it in other videos, but it's located so centrally in Texas, right? And it's one of, I think, the only other cities, maybe Austin is another one that's pretty centrally located.
Yeah, because it's pretty close, about an hour and a half north of us.
Exactly. Yep. So being centrally located is so important because you're only about 3 hours away from the beach, 3-ish hours away from Houston, depending on traffic. And you're located right on the edge of the hill country. So everything that you need to do or everything that you really want to do is close, right? If you live in, say, El Paso or Dallas or even Houston in some cases, and you need to travel across the state.
Or Corpus Christi.
Dude, Corpus
way down there.
Exactly.
You know?
Corpus Christi, Port Aransas, any of these places, you're driving so far to get really anywhere, right? It can take hours and it seems like days just trying to get out of the state of Texas. But in San Antonio, it just makes it a little bit easier and just a little bit more convenient than having to drive the extra couple of hours.
Not only that, but because of that central location of San Antonio, it also makes it a lot more convenient to drive out of state because we're also not very far from New Orleans. If you're wanting to take your family on a cross-country trip to, say, Disney World, you're only about 16 hours from here to Disney World. Mm-hmm. If you want to drive to California, you're about the same distance. So not only is San Antonio centrally located in the state, but we're centrally located to other parts of the country as well. It's pretty cool.
Although I don't advise driving to Disney World with like 8 children in your car like Johnny would have to do, because that's going to be a nightmare. So maybe just fly in that case.
4 children, and we've got an RV, so it makes the trip a lot more relaxing.
So unless you're Johnny, don't drive.
All right, guys. Number 2 that I really like about San Antonio is all of the family attractions. Now, I've actually heard some people say that San Antonio is not a great place for families and things to do here. I don't know why anybody would think that. San Antonio has some great family attractions. In the summertime, you can get annual passes to all of these places like Schlitterbahn, Six Flags, SeaWorld, the Doozeum, the museum, and the zoo. Whole lot of other places. Now, if you're into the outdoors, which I love being outside, of course the summers are pretty brutal, but our winters are great. And if you're into the outdoors, there are so many state parks here that are nearby San Antonio that you can go to. And you will be so surprised at how many RV dealerships there are around town, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll just be shocked by it. RVing and getting outdoors is something that everybody loves to do here. There are lakes that are well within driving distance, 30, 45 minutes away. There are state parks that you can go to and hang out, tons of hiking,
rivers,
and swimming. Lots of family attractions out there at these state parks, so you'll love it.
So another one of the best things about living in this wonderful city is the food.
Yes.
Man, it's no secret, man. You walk around here, we all love food.
Tacos, man.
All kinds of taco
breakfast
action.
Tacos.
All kinds.
All day.
Tacos are life here, man. If you come here and you're expecting like a true, authentic Mexican food experience, I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably going to be disappointed.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah, but if you come here and you say, okay, well, I'm going to go for the Tex-Mex, right? It's kind of like its own thing in and of itself. It is incredible, man. Just some of the tacos and the meals and the little mom and pop restaurants.
Another one of the things that I absolutely love about living here in San Antonio is the military capital of the country. San Antonio, also known as Military City, USA, is actually an official name of San Antonio. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Trademarked in 2017. 1 in 8 people here in Bexar County are associated with the military. Huge military presence here, a lot of military support. The city itself actually has a military Veterans Affairs department whose sole purpose is to work with military organizations that help provide services to military families here in San Antonio. You will find a ton of support as a veteran here. You have the ability, of course, if you are service connected, to go onto the military bases, Fort Sam Houston, Lackland Air Force Base, Randolph Air Force Base, Joint Base Camp Bullis. Amazing opportunities with MWR. Living here, you feel supported. There's so many opportunities for you to, give back to the community that you were once a part of. I love that aspect of living here, and a lot of our clients that move here that are veterans actually express that a big desire of theirs was to be closer to the military, and that was a reason why they chose to move to San Antonio as well.
Guys, one of the best things about living here in San Antonio is going to be the overall vibes of the city, right? People say that San Antonio has small town feel with big city amenities, right? Mm-hmm. And I think you don't really understand it, right? You can read that on paper and say, okay, well, what does that mean? But until you actually get here and you start interacting with a lot of the people who have lived here for a while, grown up here, whatever, then it's when you begin to understand it. Everyone here in this community, they have a love for the community, whether that be the Spurs. If you come here and you are anything other than a Spurs fan, you are going to be disappointed, to say the least.
And the Dallas Cowboys fan, which is really weird too.
Yeah.
Everybody here loves the Dallas Cowboys.
It's true, man. And we're kind of united by these things, right? There's a lot of cultural things here in San Antonio that are unique. And because everybody has that sort of sense of belonging and community, I think that really, I don't know, man, it just kind of brings everyone together and it makes it feel like a smaller town. I mean, with a population of, about to be 2 million, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's that big.
All right, guys, those are just a few of the reasons why families find themselves moving to San Antonio year after year after year. Some of the reasons why my family moved here to San Antonio. We hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button, because we post videos every single week, and you don't want to miss them. If you and your family are thinking about moving here to San Antonio, this is the channel you want to be a part of.
Whether you guys plan on moving in the next few weeks or even the next few months, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll leave our information on the screen and also in the description. Thank you so much for watching our video. We'll catch you in the next one.